Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Football Manager 2019, back with the rebuild at the Riazor. You can see since we were last together, things haven't exactly been great. So we kind of start off here after we made it to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey after beating Eibar. We lost 2-1 to Valencia in La Liga. I think we deserved something out of that game. We played really well. We just couldn't quite sneak the win. We lost our semi-final first leg to Barcelona 3-1. I kind of binned that competition off after that. Beat Betis 3-0 in the league, which was nice. A 2-1 defeat in the second leg. I rested a bunch of players in hope that this game would go better. Turns out we only managed a 0-0 draw against Sporting Gijón, whatever you want to say, I don't know. But we could only get a 0-0 draw away there, which was not ideal. Which means today we come with a little bit of pressure as we take on Leipzig in the first leg of our Europa League knockout round tie. Then we host Leganés before playing Leipzig again and then Real Madrid. So not an easy run of games. I'll show you the first two here. The next episode will probably just be these two games coming up. But before we go any further, I did a thing. You know when like a toddler gets really upset and they're scared or they're panicking, and you give them something, their favorite thing, and it comforts them, it calms them down, right? Like a blanket or a teddy bear, right? Well, on deadline day, right here, I also did that. I started to be like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And it was about strikers. And so I went and got myself my favorite blanket / teddy bear. Yep, Benedetto is in Deportivo. I brought him in with Benfica last year. He was with me with Newcastle in the beta version. I have signed him now. Roland's going to leave at the end of the season. He's not playing well. Calvo's really up and down. He scored a couple of goals against Betis, hasn't done anything since. I wanted another striker that I know has scored goals for me in the past. He's 30 years old. He cost me £9.5 million. I'm going to say it's worth it. We've got him until 2023. If he does, fine, great. If he flops, I'll blame myself. But my hope is that this is going to help us now going forward and just give us another option up front, because the two guys we have, if one of them gets injured, we're stuck with one striker as well. I don't trust Kike up front, so I think bringing a striker was something we had to do, and I have no issues with that striker being Mr. Dario Benedetto. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. Is Leipzig first. Benedetto's been injured since he got here also, by the way, so he hasn't really been great. So Gronley is kind of out. I'm not even going to put him in amongst the subs. I don't think he's going to be fit enough to come on. Benedetto can join the lineup for the first time, which means Diego Roland is coming out of the entire lineup for this one. I'm going to have to monitor the happiness of him. I'm going to give Calvo the start, because Benedetto probably isn't quite there. He's only 89%. But this is, I think, what I'm going to go with. I kind of set this lineup before knowing I was going to be missing Gronley. So Granster is going to play in the middle. I think he's our next best option in there, even ahead of Kike. Have Martins and Marin, who's been playing really well, scoring a lot of goals, 7.44. He's been outstanding lately on the left-hand side. And we're just going to go with it and see. We're away to Leipzig. It's a big game. If we get a good result here, we could be looking at, potentially this is the last 32, right? So last 16 appearance in the Europa League, if we can squeak by in this one. Right, we are underway here against Leipzig. Again, I would accept a draw here. It'd be nice to get an away goals draw. I wouldn't be better, of course, but I think all things considered, taking them back to the Riazor without being behind would be a positive. But so far, absolutely nothing has happened. And we're about 10 minutes from the break. Here we go. First highlight of the game. It's a throw on the left-hand side. Good shot. The ball is the same color as our entire kit today. So good luck to them in trying to find it, though they're doing quite well right now as they're coming forward with Werner. I've never seen that ball. I played a game with a black ball once. That was strange. I think that might have been a bug, to be honest. It's played in the middle. And it's an own goal, of course. An outstandingly brilliant finish from Cucurella past his own goalkeeper. And we go one behind with 10 minutes to go in the first half. I don't want to look at that again. That'll just make me sad. Right, well, we've hit the break, and that one highlight was their goal. We're a goal down. So let's try and get something else out of this one. I don't want to go back with a defeat. That would put us in a bit of a sticky situation under a lot of pressure as well. So we really need to get something out of this second half to give ourselves a chance. But the highlight coming in here, it looks like it's for the home side as they're playing around quite nicely. Here's Geiger, he finds Max Mayer. I think that is Werner hits one and it goes just wide. Take a exhale, as really we haven't done anything. We're going attacking again. We've done this a lot lately, it's not really worked. Calvo's having a shocker, so it's time to introduce Mr. Dario Benedetto. I've hyped him up probably too much, so we'll see what happens. No one's playing well, we're all having a bit of a nightmare out there today, if I'm being honest. We need everyone to remember how to play football. Is that Betis winning 4-0 against, I'm assuming that's Salzburg. It's a big win for them away from home. We are not getting any kind of win. Everyone is proverbially pooping the bed today. It's been some really poor performances. Going to bring up Aveda down the right hand side. I mean, both my wingers have done nothing. And Marine, as soon as I made that sub, thankfully it didn't happen. So Marine's injured. That's not a good thing. I'd like to point out that's definitely not a good thing. I'm going to bring on Cartabia, stick him on the right, bring Martins over. It's not going to do anything. You've been dreadful. It's a throw in. It's Leipzig that come forward. Bruma's got it. He's just getting plenty of space. My players are running into each other, trying to stop him. It's put in the middle, headed over the bar. I think we're quite fortunate to be getting away with just a 1-0 here if it stays this way, because we really, look at this. We have been completely ineffective. 6 minutes of added time. And what a block by Fosu Mensah. That should have been 2. But somehow we keep them out again. We have work to do in the second leg, but the fact it's only 1-0 means we still have a chance to see this one through. Leipzig will be kicking themselves. They haven't managed to get more than a goal tonight because we have been, well, pretty dreadful, I think is the best way to put it. There's the full-time whistle, put us out of our misery. A 1-0 defeat. Let's just try and pretend that one didn't happen. And we'll move on. I do want to see what the injury to Marine is, because I just talked him up, so I've been playing really well. He went out there and played dreadfully and got himself injured for 3 to 4 weeks. So that's just great. It's wonderful. Just perfect. Right, time to put the disappointment of the Leipzig game behind us as we take on bottom of the table. Tegan is at home. I was hoping Gronley would have been fit. He is not. So Kike is going to take up that role as the playmaker for this one. I'm bringing Benedetto in to start up front. See what you can do. You won't play the whole game, probably. I'll get Roland on at some point unless he's playing particularly well. Other changes, Allen is coming for Serrano and Baveda for Fosu Mensah. Let's get out there, get a win under our belts and set ourselves up for a better performance today and in the next couple of games, which, like I say, do not get any easier. Leipzig again, followed by the current league leaders, Real Madrid. Early pressure here, guys swings one into the box. Markovic is there, but they're going to VAR because they don't know if he was onside or not. This is fun. If we do win this game, we can move up as high as 6th place temporarily. Then other teams around us will play. It says we've gone up to 6. It says there's a goal. They're celebrating. Is it? I don't know. You didn't tell me. Is it? I think it's a goal. It's a goal. 1-0. What an anticlimactic celebration. Still hate VAR. Free kick to Leganes. Schmid hits it and it's a goal. I think Football Manager heard me and was upset. So they scored a free kick. That ball also defied physics because it definitely veered left and cut back right. I do want to watch this. Look at this. As he curls it, it's going... Oh, that's some funky ball physics. We're using the 2010 World Cup ball today. But it's now 1-1 back where we started. The goal is coming inside 10 minutes. It's not really good enough. We have a corner though. Geis swings it in. It bounces around and Allen is there. Gets his first goal for the club. They had about 2 defenders who had an opportunity to clear that one away and they didn't. And Allen is there to sweep it home. Like I say, goal number 1 for him. We retake the lead by 2-1. Let's try and keep it this time and see this one through. Guys, for the second assist from set pieces today, showing that he knows how to hit the ball as well without Gronley in the side. 10 minutes to the half. Nothing from Benedetto so far, disappointingly. But we'll just let it happen, guys. With another ball that goes in. Interestingly, and Robert heads over the bar. The ball kind of did its own thing for much of that, but we'll ignore that. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, halftime 2-1. We have the lead, which is fine. But it's only 2-1. We could do with being better. Let's be better. We're going to demand more. We're going to go attacking for at least the first 10 or 15 minutes of the half. Try and get a third. Put ourselves in a even more commanding position. They've only had one shot all game, and it was their goal, so there's that. We don't really let them near us. I would like us to do more before this game is out. Right, we're going to make some changes. Benedetto's coming off. He's had a bit of a disappointing one. Diego Roland's going to take his place. And Grandsir is also going to come off with Cartagena. Both of my wingers, again, not performing today. Very disappointing to see us 2 games in a row where neither of them have done anything. Admittedly, it was Marine last time, but Grandsir didn't do much playing in that central role either. I'm just going to drop back to positive with 10 minutes to go. Look at making our final change. I would like to get Gronley on the pitch just for the sake of his match sharpness and trying to get him back into it, because he will be playing against Leipzig in the next one. But it seems as though we're going to see this one through. A 2-1 victory, like I say, to temporarily move us up to 6th place as time continues to tick away, and it does with 6 seconds to go. We should have this one all wrapped up. A very eventless second half. I don't think there was a single highlight. And there's the full-time whistle, 2-1. Not the prettiest of wins against a team rooted to the bottom of the table, but we will take it. 2-1. The ball falls into the court of our rivals. Like I say, we will be coming back for Leipzig and Real Madrid in the next episode. See if we can squeak through in the Europa League and hold our own against the rampant force in La Liga this season. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, comment and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you next time.